Last one, G2 was a little bit shaky in their first go-around with this roster. A little bit of practice, like Chicago said. They look a lot more scary this time around. It's a little dicey on their defensive side here as Squishy is going to start off the scoring.
Already things getting interesting. Justin, that second touch, and even getting the third there, that brought out 2 defenders. It
actually takes the most shots on the team, but he doesn't score the most. It's those shots that open up the scoring opportunities for Chicago and Atomic. As here's the scoring opportunity for Squishy again, who has just had free reign on the G2 side.
And that 50 by Justin, again, the key to this play. Justin being that vanguard, leading the chart to back best of sevens. With how good G2 has been playing this weekend, it seems like it might be too much. What on earth was that? An own goal of epic proportions. Oh my, you know, you don't see that too often. Corel ever seen in RLCS competition. But that type of offense has been nowhere. A demo comes out, the shot is good, and Justin will be extending the lead for NRG, who are making a statement. And if you're NRG, you're coming into this series, it could not be better than getting out to a quick start in game 1. And in game 1, G2, a head scratcher of a performance so far in this game. And that will be one back. Final minute, Atomic trying to make it respectable.
It's best he could do, and they do get one back with 54 seconds left. That's a good bump there by Chicago, and a tough angle for Atomic to hit. Squishy almost.
Knowing all that space when they play against top teams, but somehow NRG makes it work.
Yeah, look, you could say what you want about the space given. They certainly finished. The results speak for themselves as G2 do get another goal here. 14 seconds left. They're going to need a kickoff goal and then some. As another great passing play coming out from G2. You can see them move the ball from the one Atomic, but again, NRG shutting down the midfield, not letting G2 out. And in the end, a 4-2 victory here for NRG. And like you said, a very welcomed one after their last series here against G2.
And it begs the question, is this G2 warming back up? Is that what we just saw?
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm not...
Atomic, the flick. A demo from Justin as well. Squishy shot opportunity, puts it perfectly upper 90. You saw the defender creeping back towards net, but it was awkwardly right above their head.
Gosh, he is just hitting the shots today, James. In game 1, he was doing the same thing. It'll be very interesting here for G2. I was talking about how many shots they're able to put on. So far, halfway through this game, 0. Not a single one. And it's Garrett to put away another one. Again, space afforded to NRG on the far side. This time it's a great pass from Justin. But you take a look at the shots coming up from NRG right now, and they are just world class.
They're bliss. Squishy, a tap over, and that'll do it. Another win for NRG. This time they shut out G2.
Wow. Shut them out and score. 0 shots as well. G2,
one of those teams that loves to use bumps and demos to their advantage.
Oh, absolutely. Here's a shot from Garrett. Again, passes across the box have been the bane of the defense here for G2. And look at the space here for Garrett to put one on target. G2 can't get back to it. I think he didn't realize that he was going to get that one uncontested. He got a clean touch to that back wall. He certainly could have shot it. It was going to be a tough angle, but dangerous nonetheless. Here's Atomic. That one's going to go through. Garrett was there, but couldn't get the touch.
And this, a beautiful pass. Chicago setting that up. He could not hit that ball too hard. If you tap that too hard, it's going to go whips. Did he touch it? Rebound out. Chicago to Atomic. Atomic off the backboard. Justin. Oh, he's upfield.
Squishy's there. Squishy's there.
Way, the counterattack goal. NRG take the lead in the final seconds.
G2 on the cusp of scoring, but boy, they got a run back. As Squishy was downfield and
barely got over the defender at midfield. Unreal. From NRG, still not over yet. Chance for G2, they equalize!
They've been so close in the last minute, and they finally break through. All of NRG waiting for that pass, and no one able to get a touch on the double commit. Justin can't do. Chicago wanted to force it through Justin, and he's going to stay on it here. Got the call out, and it might be good. JNaps, a Atomic, can he clean it up? The Garrett's getting booked in net. Garrett's getting booked in net, and Atomic to take one back for G2.
Oh, man, you saw the double commit. Squishy, Justin both go. Garrett getting harassed by JNaps. No shot. And G2 stabilize. We are at 2-1 in the series. And G2, that win could not have come at a more important time. Thirdly, dangerous ball to let bounce. You can see Chicago out of the play as well, but passing coming out from G2, and it dismantles the NRG defense.
And to be fair, I think a lot of defenses would be dismantled when there's only one guy back and you got JNaps and Atomic playing off each other. There's not much you can do. You got
NRG in those corners, not letting that ball come out to the middle. A miss hit from Garrett. A shot opportunity. Rebound up to JNaps, and he will finish it. That hit from Garrett putting NRG in an awkward spot.
Yeah, not the ideal touch. And Chicago puts it up over the net. He knew there was going to be follow-up there from G2 and JNaps.
Justin trying to kickstart something. Squishy knew Justin was back. A good passing play from NRG. They're not out of it just yet.
No, sir. Not at all. And they finally break through. 1 for 2 in the shooting department. Justin, what a touch from the back wall. Got everyone to go from G2 because they figured
Justin out of boost. He has not even a small pad. And that's a good bounce for Garrett.
Wow, he's got boost too.
He's going for the bump. Squishy's the shot. Gonna pass it down. Nothing in the tank. G2 gets a piece of it. Garrett to Justin. Justin off the wall. Squishy off the backboard. Justin got it. It's good. NRG tie it up.
They had no boost, James, and they still made it work. G2 couldn't even get a touch on the ball, and Atomic couldn't get there in time. JNaps late to the play. Justin trying to push that one away, but it's all NRG right now.
Garrett going for the bump. Justin behind the ball, off the backboard. Squishy will end it. NRG. They're thieves in the night. They steal game 4 from G2.
And it's the same type of play. G2 cannot get their bearings on defense. Garrett bumping Atomic out of the way, but nobody getting a touch on the G2 side. It's all NRG chasing after the ball. And they make it work again when the defense is
very good at recognizing when they can bring that ball under control. A miss. Open net, and it's good. Squishy sneaks it in underneath the crossbar. And who missed this ball on G2?
Chicago just went over his head. Simple as that. Didn't have the read off the ceiling, and granted, it came off pretty quickly. Our Squishy, as Atomic will lob it up for Justin. He's got no more boost. It comes clean. Here comes Garrett looking for 2. Garrett puts it away, and everyone from G2 is watching him do it.
You know, we haven't been talking too much about Garrett G, but here's a reminder about what he's made of. A double tap in the final minute. In this first series, Corelli, time ticking away. It looks like NRG might be taking that first step towards another title. But hold on.
Need this.
Oh, Chicago. It was going off the post. It looked like it might have been out. And it looked like it was tapped in.
Who was this? Was this Garrett getting back? He had no boost. No, it was Squishy. Ooh. It was out. It was out from Chicago.
50. Will pinch wide. We saw some last-second heroics from NRG. Will we see it from G2? It bounces. Chicago over to JNaps. A miss.
He got it.
From Squishy. The dribble. And JNaps at 0 seconds does to NRG what NRG did to them.
Absolutely unbelievable in this series. Another 0-second goal. This time, Atomic getting a couple bumps.
Hello.
Chicago down to JNaps. He can't commit on it. 5 minutes of overtime. JNaps, can he do it himself? NRG's got to go. Nobody jumped in time, and JNaps does slam it home for G2.
The air dribble from JNaps. Positioning, you see Justin making contact with Squishy as well. The boost game has been, it's been frustrating for both teams. I mean, you know how many times have we seen it where no matter who we're switching to, they're getting tons of demos. But NRG, they're playing that game early on. Hasn't paid off yet.
Oh no. What happened here on the NRG side? Squishy, did he not get the read? Chicago looking for a second touch, didn't get it, and I think Squishy was reading the double
played the
tap.
double. Yeah.
He played the double tap from Chicago. Going to a game 7 here. Justin looking for the corner, gets a second touch. Still dangerous here for NRG. It's going to stay up. Now it's going to go down, and G2 will force a game 7. They have battled back. It has not been easy against NRG.
Finally, we see a game 1 in regular is going to be exciting.
See if G2 can close it out here. NRG trying to stay alive, and maybe a gift here right off the bat. Justin to flick it on into the net in the first 7 seconds.
Justin will find a way to score. Justin again, going for the challenge, rebound out. Garrett picking the corner off the rebound from Justin.
It's game 1 all over again, James. We were singing the praises of NRG and how well they started off this series. Well, here we are in game 7.
Getting breathing room. Now going for the pinch play. Justin bumped out. Chicago blocked out, and the rebound will be good for Atomic. You saw the double commit. In G2, they smother NRG.
Wow, the great bumps from JNaps. And Squishy and Garrett do their best to get a hold of this play. Kind of broke down a little. A minute to go. NRG holding on. Do they force the bracket reset? They could get a cushion here. It comes out to Squishy. He puts it away. And NRG, it's looking more and more likely for a bracket reset.
And they get a cushion. Garrett going for the bump play, trying to ensure the rebound. And their chance, Atomic just out. And NRG, they continue to defy the odds. They take this first series against G2.
Wow. Unbelievable stuff from
Chicago up to Atomic. Atomic 50'd by Garrett G. And got another touch, double commit, open net, it's in! Garrett G sniping the corner. That touch from Atomic, Corelli, right there, I think really threw things off.
Maybe, I think that second touch was really the one that did in G2. That one went right to Garrett.
Chicago up, Atomic misses, and the bump from Squishy, he was out of boost. JNaps will take it to the wall. Pinch out Atomic. The last hope for G2, and he misses. And the general NRG will take game 1. It was a tight one. Only goal of the game coming after that mistake from Atomic at the midfield.
Yeah. You can see a lot of prediction coming out from these players. And sometimes it doesn't pay off. You have to take that gamble sometimes. Here's Garrett to sneak it by JNaps, and NRG back on top.
And you see 2 go. JNaps streaking back. Low boost again. Not much area to work with. Garrett. There's a demo.
And Atomic. Chicago.
Chicago, that was such a clean goal after the demo.
Look at this touch from Atomic. The demo coming out from JNaps and perfectly placed. That one, I mean, you could have put that one away with the demo coming out
from him. Garrett trying to dodge a bump. Will go for a 50. That pinch, far down, and it's in. Chicago will get it.
What a challenge from Chicago. Atomic slows Garrett down, and then Chicago comes through. Garrett didn't even get a piece, and then he patiently waits for it to come off the crossbar. What a touch. And one from NRG. Looking at it, the double commit comes out, and they are able to turn it away. Now Atomic, who's to work with. Flip reset off the crossbar, and Atomic will drop it home.
Atomic, this is the quality that you expected. The pre-flip into a flip reset, catching it wonderfully, escorting that ball home.
Flip as he hit the ground, and G2 gonna hang on.
Atomic coming off the backboard, flipping in place, denying that last second goal, making sure that G2 cruises to victory and out. The pinch, and it's cleared off, and you see Squishy with the chain dash, trying to get to that ball. And bar down from Atomic. How did this go in?
I thought it was out. I thought it was too high. We were looking at Squishy chain dashing on the wall. Now Atomic, he'll just redirect that one on target off the bar, and you to have the free clear, the free possession.
Atomic likes to make this on his own terms. And now Garrett through the defense. I was expecting a challenge. How did he manage to get through here? We'll take another look on the replay.
Oh man, what a touch. What a touch from Garrett here between NRG and G2. Plenty of overtimes have happened, and Atomic, he's trying to put this one away! Holy smokes! Atomic with a second touch, and he puts away NRG!
Atomic going nuclear again! That double tap, a thing of beauty. G2, a statement game. And is there a more annoying player to play against? I mean, we are witnessing how difficult.
Atomic wanted another touch. Didn't find it. Chicago with space, cuts it to the right, puts it to the right, off the post and in. And Atomic, the G2 offense, was pushing the players around on the NRG side. You see it chase Garrett and then try to get a piece of Justin. That's what bought the space for Chicago to put that one home.
Yeah, flick attempt. Easily saved by Chicago. See now an infield pass.
Oh,
Garrett sniping the bar or the post side. That was a gorgeous passing play from NRG, and Garrett finding the slot.
That is a perfect, I mean, that's a world-class pass. Hey, Atomic left him to get a bump on the last man. Now Squishy, he'll drop it in front of the net. Justin shot down, he'll put it away, and NRG back on top.
Talk about dropping the hammer. Justin getting up early, and the power on that shot. Atomic attempting the wraparound.
Now a tough roll for NRG's defense. They deal with it nicely here as Justin. He's got to beat the defense by himself. Takes a challenge. He'll muscle it through. NRG up by 2.
And you see the defense thinking that Justin might go for a flick, but Justin opting to just wait and then uses his second jump to get that extra little bit of height. Go all the way back to Garrett. Squishy with the demo at midfield. And now space for Justin. Wow. And surely that will be the final nail in the coffin for G2 in Game 4.
And that certainly is a death sentence. Space for Justin. And boy, did he get it inside the box on the G2 side. And that's
15 seconds into overtime. Hitting that double tap. Atomic lights out, but this game, Garrett G, one more for the highlight reel.
And why not? Squishy serves him up, and he'll knock it down. A second touch, the defense just watching him do it as well. And they've been very efficient in this game. 8 shots, 5 goals on the 8 shots for NRG. G2 have 11 shots and only 1 goal to show for it. NRG tie up this series.
And this seems like we've been in the final stretch of a marathon. Each runner pressing. We see
it's
double
open.
demo,
it's open
net, and Chicago. All he had to do was put it on target because Atomic took out the entire defense.
There's not much to break down. Atomic took away the defense from NRG. There's nobody there. He got a double demo, and that gives the time and space for NRG to set something up. Another quality pass, no one there. Squishy was a little bit late, but he still puts it home, and NRG are able to tie it up.
Now we see JNAP's missing on that challenge. Atomic also trying to flip in front of the shot, no go. And NRG beat by that double tap from Justin, going for the clear. That stop to break down the play. Now off the ceiling, Chicago off the crossbar, and Atomic, he will finish the play. G2 move ahead in these waning moments.
28 seconds left on the clock, and you gotta come up big. Chicago, I thought for sure, was actually 5 seconds left. Justin's on the far side. No one's there from NRG. 0 seconds left on the clock. Justin trying to get to it to keep it up. JNAPS surely can clear this one out. And Atomic into the corner. NRG can't keep it up. And G2 stay alive.
Atomic, after the internet restart, coming in refreshed.
Like we've seen before with some of these overtimes and 0-second goals. Coming up on a minute through, it's Squishy. He's got a wide open net. He backflips. He got called off. Justin will put it away, and NRG up by 1.
And you saw the double commit. Atomic and JDAP Chicago, they're too slow. He knew he was all in at that point. A defense.
Justin, no boost for him. Atomic, it's a weak clear. Tries to get a dunk, does so. Chicago over to Atomic. Back to Chicago. Shot on target. Justin can't get back, and we're tied up.
The presence of mind for Atomic. He's kicks it in reverse, does a backflip right to Chicago to hit that backwards. Squishy booming it. Space for JNaps. He'll turn and pops it straight off the ceiling. Second effort into the middle to Chicago.
Oh!
Chicago threads the needle, and G2 take the lead.
And look at the pass coming out from JNaps perfectly across the box. Nobody there from NRG. Space and time for
final chance for NRG. It's going to take another 0-second goal.
Oh my goodness.
And it's not going to be enough. G2 are the NASCAR Rocket League 351 champions.
351, that's the number of points they win.